Hello, my name is FRANCESFOX, and I'm a trained psychic spy. And what I do now is I spy a lot of things in other dimensions and then deliver the information to you so that you can do what they do in the agencies that you spies, so that you can have more power, so you can anticipate what's going to happen because you already know what's going on in the other dimensions, which is where reality is created. So these are your weekly horoscopes, November 14th to 20th, 2022. And my horoscopes are done to help assist you in your personal evolution, which is what life is all about on planet Earth. It's not about buying homes, driving wonderful cars, and dressing well and having a beautiful body. That's not what it's about. You can entertain yourself with that on the physical dimension, but that is not the reason why you came, and that is not what is going to be remembered when you leave, whether it's right after your death or generations from now. So let's continue with your horoscopes. Let's start with, as usual, Aries. Aries is a fire sign. Aries is, I'm not going to say running around like a chicken with their head cut off, but basically running around doing things with no sense of direction and not even looking for a sense of direction. Just running around. Um, you seem to be wasting valuable time that you need to get pointed in a solid direction, Aries. I think you're not even looking down. You're not only not anchoring to earth, you're not looking down. And I see that you're going to follow over some tree trunks, literally fall over them. I think you need to wake up. You need to look down. You need to get anchored. So, how about if we give you a mantra? Even though I'm confused and don't know what to do, I love and accept myself. Start with that one, and I suspect you'll slow down and you'll start to think, at which time you're going to get very frightened because you don't know what to do. But that's what you have to deal with. You have to take away the fear and then know that you don't know what to do. And then you can move over to another mantra. Please, God, help me with my intention to know what to do. And God, who is not going to tell you to do something, is not going to make you happy. So you can kind of rely on him or her or it, whatever it is that you might want to call it. Okay, Aries, get landed, get grounded. You do not want to be like that at a time when we have such violent winds of change. You want to be there, be participatory, and be master of your destiny rather than a victim of out of control circumstances. I'm being a little bit dramatic with you, Aries. Okay, that's what I got. Taurus, earth sign. Taurus, you're running around in circles, but actually you're running around in two circles and you're ending up outlining the infinity symbol, which is luck. It's like a figure eight. And it looks like you're not going anyplace. Yeah, but you actually are. As usual, Taurus, you look like you're kind of lost. You don't know what you're doing. You're stumbling, but not really. So I think you should continue doing what you're doing and maybe lift your head up a little bit and be a little bit more proud of yourself because you are anchoring something that is positive, is good luck, and ultimately is what you want. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Okay. But do lift your head up. Don't walk around like this. You could end up bumping into something or not seeing an opportunity that's right there for you. Okay. Good luck, Taurus. It's kind of cute. Gemini, air sign. I see your chin up and it's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And so people are trying to talk to you. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Okay, you don't want to do it, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't communicate with people. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to proposals. You can listen. You don't have to say yes. And by the way, just because somebody's proposing something doesn't mean they're trying to control you. Where'd you get that notion? A proposal is a proposal. You accept or you don't accept. What's going on here? Oppositional disorder? I would say so. And the problem with oppositional disorder is that you could end up saying no to something that you really want. So I think you need to slow down, pay attention. And whenever you have time, go back in your personal history where it was that you were so controlled that you determined that nobody was able to would be able to control you in the future, including with a question. Nobody's going to be able to pin you down. But this is not the time to be working through that trauma. Okay? Continuing with Cancer water sign. You're not in a good place. See you sitting in water, sitting in water as if you had almost drowned. A little bit of drama. I see you standing up from the water, but the water is not deep. It's like 6 inches deep. That also came up in the Spanish horoscopes. And you're kind of like looking lost. Well, why are you looking lost? You're in 4 inches of water. You don't want to be there. The beach is right in that direction. So why would you be looking around? You stand up. If you want to be dramatic, crawl towards the beach. And then when you get in the beach, you can sit there a while, you can stand up, and then you can join all the people that are there. What's this drama? Tired? Not sure that you can handle all those people? All of that's possible. But you have less of a problem than you think you have, and I think that's the point. You think that you're drowning. You think that you're lost. You think you don't know where to go, but you're not lost, you're not drowning, and where to go is kind of obvious. You got to go to the beach. And you're going to want to go join that group of people. So it's okay, Cancer. It's been a long haul. It's not been easy reaching this point. A mantra, even though I'm tired, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm tired, I love and accept myself. Leo is a fire sign. Leo. Still a lot of fire. Your arms are next to your side. Your head is kind of down. You're not moving. You're in one place, but you have less fire. So you are cooling down. When you have too much fire, when your head is hot, you cannot think clearly. Your decisions are not the same. So you're cooling down. This is a good thing. Your right ankle is bothering you. Right leg is channels the male energy of power. So I would say don't be in any hurry to do anything, but that you're in positive movement and your elements are much more balanced. You're not going to be burnt up or burn anybody else up with your excess fire because the fire is going down and has gone down dramatically. It's going to be a miserable week, but it's better than it has been, okay? Virgo is an earth sign. Virgo, you're all tied up, literally tied up, as if somebody took rope and tied your arms next to your body. And if you want to reach for something, you cannot reach for it. If somebody wants to hand you something, you can't extend your hand to accept it. You're very, very stuck, and you know it, and it frightens you. And you could see this coming. You could feel it coming. You're not quite sure what's going on. I have to say that because of my extensive knowledge of darkness and my willingness to see it and not ignore it, I would say that you need to see if somebody has done some black magic on you. It's possible you tied yourself up with depression or whatever, but it's more likely that somebody did something to tie you up. In Spanish, it's called un amarre. We do analysis of aura with my remote viewing, and that should come out there. I know it's weird because you say, well, but all the Virgos in all the countries in the world and whatever, I know, but I have to give you what I get. I can't give you what makes sense. When I start to monitor my psychic information, I'm not going to be as good. Trust me, it's been a lot of years that I've been observing myself. So Virgo, it's possible somebody did black magic on you. Okay? Now, it's possible. Check it out. Libra is an air sign. Libra, I see you much more graceful. I see you much more elegant. I see you more chatty. I don't see you as neurotic as you have been for several years. Oh my God, what drama! Even if it was only inside your head. Whoa, okay. And I see you spying people on the other side of the room, and you're going, oh, I have to talk to them. And you make your way gracefully over there. Hi, how are you? Yeah, you got a plan. You got a plan, and that's okay. There's nothing the matter with that. I see you much more clear headed. I don't see all those resentments that were eating you up alive. You're not quite sure what it is you want, but you know you're ready to go get it. Isn't that interesting? You don't know what you want, but you're going to go get it. It's okay because you've generally got good judgment in that department. You've got good instincts, air sign, and you pay attention to your heart, Venus. So you're okay. You're okay. Keep going. Okay, Libra? Scorpio is a water sign. Scorpio, exactly the same images I got when I did the horoscopes in Spanish. Somebody's on the ground, they're in fetal position, and you have a baseball bat in your hand, and you are beating the living daylights out of them, and you're not even thinking about it because they deserve this. They know it. They're saying to you, well, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Let me explain. We can change it. We can do it again. And you, Scorpio, are not allowing that. You're not even talking. You're not communicating. You simply are beating this person on the ground. And you don't care. And in your head, you're going, you knew exactly what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were doing. So somebody misguided you, misled you, lied to you, led you down a garden path. And at this point, you're not angry at yourself. You're angry at that person because they are responsible. Trust is a very important thing. And this person broke trust big time. But I'm not sure this person was ever trustworthy. So maybe at some point you're going to have to look at that, Scorpio. Okay, let me not interrupt you. Continue with the baseball bat. I think this person deserved it. Okay. Continuing with Sagittarius, fire sign. You have had a miserable life for a long time, Sagittarius. That's the truth. It's getting better. Today, I see you in a black box of depression, which means when I see a box, regardless of the color, it means the person is feeling a lot of emotions, but they're not allowing it to flow, which means they're swimming in it, they're living it. It's not going to go away. Mantra, even though I'm depressed and want to die, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm depressed and I want to die, I love and accept myself. Ah, you do have some Nile green here, which is throat chakra healing for communicating truth. So I think you're going to be ready to deliver some truth, whether it's to yourself or the people around you. I don't know. You're better than you have been, but you cannot stay in a box of depression. There's too much of the energy of suicide in the air and of wanting to die from other people, from a virus that galactic beings threw on the planet. You can't you can't hook onto that with your own misery, so you have to process it with the mantra that I gave you. Okay? You're going to get out of this. You're going to get out of this, Sag. God is making you ready for something big. I have no idea what it is. Capricorn, earth sign. Same images. I see you leaning over, you're pulling up bad grass from your lawn, weeds, and you're saying, I can't believe I did that. Why didn't I see? I don't understand. You are recycling your reaction of shock to something that you realized that you did that was seemed to be fine, but now you woke up to having done that and you don't understand. So your mantra should be, even though I'm shocked and confused, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm shocked and confused, I love and accept myself. You're going to be a lot more humble after this experience. You're going to be softer and sweeter to be with. Because honestly, up till now, Capricorn, you thought you knew everything. And at this point, you realize that in something really important, you did not know everything, you didn't see everything, or you didn't want to see everything. And now it's horrifying for you. That's a good reaction because you can now self correct. Okay, Capricorn? Good luck. Don't beat up too much on yourself. You're good people. Okay? Aquarius is an air sign. A lot of people think it's water. It's not, it's air. It's the most air of the 3 air signs. It's a mind sign, which is the problem, Aquarius. You do a lot of thinking, and then you get in a bad place when you look at your life because you haven't done anything. Well, you were doing all that thinking. How about if we now start doing something? So I see you spiraling up with your thoughts up, 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 but you haven't left your house. You're not near your front door. You're not making changes. So when you land again, which will be every 15 minutes, you're going to be miserable because you're in exactly the same place. Yes, I know you don't know where you want to be. I know that. But do you know how long this has been going on, Aquarius? Too long. You accept where you are if you're not willing to make changes. But did you see our post on the hurricanes that came through Florida in 2004 and then in 2022? And they crisscrossed each other, different dates, and pinpointing a particular area in Florida that obviously need purification. Well, it turns out that that part of Florida delivered to this country politicians that are going to be a big part of our future, and catastrophes are purifications. Um, Excuse me, Aquarius, are you going to wait until a catastrophe purifies you, takes care of you, repositions you? Or are you going to be master of your destiny? You need to ground, land, and then you need to make choices. And if they're the wrong choices, you stop, you make another choice, and you change direction. What's the problem? That's what all of us humans do. Aquarius, you are brilliant, but you're like all the rest of us, you're a human being. And sometimes you forget that. Good luck when you land in the reality that you have refused to change. Pisces, water sign. You are determined, you're creating order in your life. I see you making checks, paying people, and saying no to others, and some of them insisting no, but and you're going, no, I already said no. I think that you are creating order in your life because you now know what you want. You know that you stopped being a victim of other people's needs and miseries and problems. You stopped that. And you determined that being it that you weren't able to rescue anybody ultimately, that you were going to do whatever it is that you think that you should be doing, and you're doing it. And people are shocked, but it's okay because this is what you need to do. In that process, you're going to help a lot more people than you realize. So good luck, Pisces, with your decisions and the new life that you're setting up for yourself and for the people that you love. And don't even look back at the people you left behind. I suspect you would have left them behind a long time ago if you didn't have your little addictions, whether it's alcohol or smoking, maybe drugs, overwork, overplay, whatever it was. Those little addictions made that lifestyle extend too long, but you're taking care of it. That's it. Water under the bridge. Next, we finished with the horoscopes for the 12 signs. I'm FRANCESFOX. I was trained as a psychic spy, and I use those skills and those abilities, but with the intention to bring you information that is invisible so that you can become master of your destiny and not a victim of forces that honestly we should have become aware of and understood and worked with a long time ago. When I say worked with, what I mean is this: if your astrological chart, which I do not do, and nor do I know how to do one, but if it kind of says that this is not a good time to start a business, I strongly suggest you don't try to start a business, because you will be working against a flow of energy that's very powerful. Maybe it's not the right time to start the business, having nothing to do with the planets, but having to do with the industry. So, paying attention to the astrological energies is really stacking the deck in your favor. You're working with unseen forces, force, power that you can work with and flow with, or those forces can work against you. And I will never forget, many years ago, I started a podcast. No, I started a radio show. I bought thousands of dollars worth of equipment. I got an operator. I had a producer who was one of the best in the field in Hispanic TV. We did a great show. Other stations were saying Francis needs to get syndicated. It was a mess from the first week. And I had a guest that was an astrologer. And she said, Francis, you have a great show. Everybody's talking about it. She said, but you know what? Not going to happen. And I went, a compliment like that? It's not going to happen. She said, astrologically, you have no support. I thought she was arrogant. Turns out that I was the one who was dumb. And she was totally right. Everything weird that could happen happened. So you know what? Find out and work with those energies. That's not the kind of astrology that I give you. I give you weekly, having a lot to do with your human development. But you should find yourself somebody who's good. And routinely, when there's important decisions, find out that factor, the astral factor, astrology, astral, find out that factor. I'm Frances Fox. And hopefully, if I'm not already, I soon will be your favorite psychic spy.